Hey, you guys, welcome back to Tarot Talk Live. You all, hey, this is gonna be just a quickie. I'm just gonna do a quick, uh, what do you want to call it, celebrity tarot bomb on you folks. I was pulling Oracle around Miss Jane Doe. The reason why I didn't go on camera with it, because I went back and forth with myself. I'm like, I'm not doing a reading on Jane Doe. Like, Jane Doe wants to remain anonymous, and Jane Doe is anonymous. You know what I'm saying? We don't know who she is. She's not a public uh, person. Okay, she's not, a celebrity. So, she wants to stay that way, and we're going to keep her that way. However, due to what is public that we know about what's coming out about the testimony that she is giving and what's happening, I wanted to know what are some of the characteristics around the situation with Miss Jane Doe and Diddy. This is what I got. First two cards. First card out the deck was memories, and then feeling like ish. Okay? Feeling like ish. Okay? Y'all know what that means? Okay. So, yeah, this is somebody who definitely memories kind of takes me into that Six of Cups energy. Someone that felt like they had a past or a history, you know, with Diddy, and to only be nowhere now and others be above them and before them that came after them, it makes them feel like pure ish right now, right? And then the next two cards I got was, what were the next two cards? Oh, closing this cycle in the reverse and messed up over you. We're going to say plucked up over you. Okay. Closing this cycle in the reverse and plucked up over you. So, listen, Miss Jane Doe is not finding closure. That Miss Jane Doe is in limbo, still suffering the trauma of having been left hanging on red, basically, zero contact, and feeling completely messed up about the situation. Because when Mr. Diddler was locked up, Miss Young Miami was, you know, his token B or whatever she was to him. And this person is like, wow, like really after everything I did? Because the next two cards are Schmeck's addiction and GPS. So there's an energy of Schmeck's trafficking. Okay, if you ask me, that's what that says to me. There's an energy of this person ran you around with his Smex addiction. And then we have under pressure and not happy. See what I'm saying? That came later. The next thing that came was married and thug. And then apart from it, no strings. Okay. All fell out together, but no strings was separated from married and thug. This person wanted a future. They wanted to settle down, but Puff was too much of a thug. He didn't want any strings attached. It was all love, love, love. What? You know? And then we have secrets and love message. I feel like it's a secret right now because this person is under a lot of pressure. I feel like they had to be subpoenaed to court. They didn't want to come, but they're coming because they were told that they had to come. and they're not happy about the situation. They're not happy about having to out things, but they're also not happy about, the things that went on. And I do feel like with secrets and love messages here, you know, I feel like it's going to come out. So that's the characteristics behind the situation with Jane Doe and Diddy, y'all. So let's look to see now, what are the characteristics between Miss Miami and Diddy? Okay, while we're on the subject. So we have the characteristics of this situation with these two. So now, what is the situation? What is the energy behind Miami and and Diddy? Let's see what we got. Talking about Miami and Diddy. What are the characteristics, please? Oh, these cards are wanting to say something. They're doing something. See how they're coming out, y'all. Okay. Oh, okay. That one went in the reverse. So, so we have funeral here. Okay. So there was an ending, or there was something that started out of an ending, or this connection came to be because something was ending. And I feel like it was. Diddy knew it was the end. When he got Young Miami, this was all for a media publicity thing. And then look, we have Trap in the reverse. Trap in the reverse. He was trying to get out of a snare that he put himself in. Okay, he was trying to get out of a situation. Maybe he was trying to get out of lies that he had been caught up in, or he was getting caught up in, right? Tell me more about the Miami and Diddy relationship. So we have Queen B. Okay. It's a boss bitch, career focused. Okay. Secure and confident. Definitely Young Miami energy and wish. Listen, listen. This was pure, giving me pure sugar daddy energy. Young Miami was there for an opportunity. She, was about getting that check, and that was all she was focused on, and he was fulfilling her every wish. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm sure he had his own needs being fulfilled as well. You know what I mean? So, um, sorry. So tell me more about this situation here. Okay, those cards just jumped out on top of this deck. And I was only going to pull two, but three jumped out, so we will take three. Self love, karmic lesson, and shady. Listen, y'all, if this doesn't sum up these two together, I don't know what does. What doesn't? Self love, karmic lesson, and shady. Listen, both of them were out for themselves. Both of them had self fulfilling prophecies that had to be fulfilled, but they were shady. He was shady, and she's learning a karmic lesson about, you know, sometimes it's everything that glitters isn't gold, baby. Okay? You could have did it better by yourself. You were doing good with that podcast at first, but it was an illusion at that time. So let's just see how well it continues to do, because you can't play with situations and think it's going to come out good. It's going to go up in smoke. Anything associated or affiliated with him. Let's see. Tell me more. Ooh, goodbye. Goodbye here. And spiritual. Okay. Spiritual awakening. Okay. Listen. Listen. Miami ain't going to be sleeping too long. Miami isn't going to be sleeping too long. Or there's an energy that says ego death here and goodbye. Y'all, it's like you can't even tell who this is. There's an energy of like an illusion, an image illusion. Someone's image was an illusion and they're facing an ego death. And now they're going to say goodbye. Y'all, stop. We're going to let that sit there. We're going to let that sit there. Let's keep going. Take it how it resonates, y'all. Tell me how it resonates for you. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. I'm interested. I like reading y'all's comments. I don't care. Heartbreak and happily single, baby. This is Miami's energy all day. See, that was Diddy's energy. This is Miami's energy. Okay. Happily single and mixed in with a little bit of hers. Okay. Heartbreak, happily single, doing you, dating stress free, back to career focused again. We got career focused twice when you're talking about her energy here. Okay, and with him, he's trying to get out of a trap and he's coming out of something, or something is ending for him. So he's trying to create this image that he's got it going on with Miss Young Miami, and that's really an illusion. Okay, it's just an illusion here. So tell me more. Let's get two more and we'll close this up. We'll come back with more comparisons. I like this one. Tell me more, though, about this Diddy Miami situation. Oh, did y'all see that? Literally did like a triple sow cow up in the air. What did that say? Workplace affair here. Workplace affair. And backstab. Y'all, this was supposed to be a deal, and somebody's gonna stab somebody in the back. We'll talk later. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Bye.